Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a little bit of fertilizing. Now since the spring started, or late winter into spring, I haven't really fertilized anything except some of the plants that I've already planted in the ground. I might have put a little bit of fertilizer on it, but there's still a whole lot of things that I didn't get to fertilize as yet, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to be fertilizing today is my garlic. I haven't done any fertilization, and garlic needs to be fertilized. So I got the hardneck garlic over there, and I got softneck garlic over here. Now I also have onions right here, so I'm going to put a little bit on the onions as well. They are doing so good. So those are some of the things I'm going to fertilize. I'm also going to fertilize my fruit trees over there. I'm going to work on that today. Just don't see the branch. We gotta, this just fell out of the tree. So we gotta get that cut up. But yes, we're going to be fertilizing the fruit trees and a lot of other plants. Now, anything that I'm going to be moving around, I'm not going to fertilize this. I'm not going to fertilize anything that I'm removing out of the area, because obviously when I'm planting it or replanting it, I'm going to fertilize it. So I'm going to work on the things that are going to be structured in their own space. My husband is cutting the grass again, and it looks so good. He's trimming around all my garden beds, and it looks so nice and neat. Okay, so this is all the fertilizers that I'm going to be using. Obviously I use Hollytone for almost everything, so you're going to see me put Hollytone on a lot of things. The plant tone, which is this, I use plant tone. I'm gonna put it like on all the boxwoods and the other shrubs. I'm gonna put plant tone on that. My garden tone, well, the garden tone is what I'm gonna use for the onions and garlic. The berry tone, I'm gonna use it for like my blueberries and strawberries. I do have that planted in different areas, so I'm gonna use it for that. The soil acidifier, I use that on one of my hydrangeas, just one of them. So I don't use that for anything else. And the fruit trees, I'm going to use the Hollytone on the fruit trees. I also got this repellent for animals in here, because I'm going to have to put a little bit around some of my garden beds. Only because you have rabbits and all these different animals that comes around and start nibbling on stuff. So this is my way of trying to keep them away, at least minimize the steps in my garden, nibbling and eating on stuff. And so far this works to an extent, but sometimes it doesn't keep them away totally, but it works to an extent. So I'm going to continue to use it. So as I fertilize these areas, any weeds that I see, I'm trying to pull them. So I got the fertilizer done, but obviously I'm going to have to wet everything I'm fertilizing, because with the wind, it's going to start to blow. So I'm going to have to wet everything. Now over here, let me tell you guys, OMG, like this is the corner that I want every spot to be. You can barely see the heuchera in between here. Like this just looks so beautiful. Look under here, y'all. Look at this. Like everything, this is under the maple tree. Like everything just so lush. Look at these plants. OMG. Everything just looks so beautiful under here, and it's shaded. So I guess because it's shaded, it's just lush and green. And I believe that's a very tall weed right here. Let's see. I can barely see through this. Let's see. That is a weed. Look at that. Dandelion. Dandelion. I didn't get it by the root, which means it's gonna come again. Look at that. Anyway, look between that. These plants just look so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm truly hoping that I don't have to move anything. Like the ferns are getting so tall. Look at that. Like the boxwoods are flourishing. And like, yeah. Okay guys, so I got everything that needs to be fertilized is fertilized. The only things I didn't fertilize is like plants sitting up here, because that's gonna change. That is gonna be planted elsewhere, and when I plant it, I'm gonna fertilize it. Now I wanted to show you guys this blueberry, not blueberry, cherry tree is in full bloom. I mean, look how many cherries are on this tree. Every spring this cherry tree gives me, it's loaded with cherries. It gives me so much, and once it's finished bearing and I get the cherries off of it, it's done for the entire year until next year. It doesn't bloom twice, it doesn't come back. It just gives me a load of cherries at once, and that's it. But the amount of cherries it gives me, I get to use it in so many things. Like literally the cherries that I picked from this tree last year, I had some frozen to use earlier in this year. That's how many cherries I get. Like, it's always so loaded, and we don't always drink cherry juice or so, but whenever we need it, we got the cherries to do it. So freaking awesome, so awesome. I love this tree. I really do want another cherry tree. I just have to find it, be able to put my hands on it. This is the blueberry tree. Now this is loaded as well. See how many blueberries are on here? But somehow every year the birds come and attack this tree, and I don't normally get any blueberries because it's always eaten by the birds. Now I move it in a completely different direction to where I feed the birds in hopes that I may get some blueberries. Now I could cover it up with a netting. I just haven't got around to getting the netting, you know. But loaded, love it. In this raised box, I already have some strawberries and that are blooming. With a little bit of rain we get, all these berries are blooming. So that is really good. I actually got one off of here yesterday, and see, it have some more. So I am gonna get a few strawberries early on as well. This is a herb box that I planted up a few days ago. I didn't actually record when I did this, so I just put a few things in here. This is leek. So these are some leeks that are in here. I just spread it open. Some basil, the strawberries, the purple leaf basils. These are start from seeds, so I kind of put them in there as a bunch. I'm probably gonna pull it apart as it starts to grow. What else I got in here? I forgot what this is called again. Forgot what this is called. Let's see. Dill. That's called dill. And these I actually got from the store. I didn't start any of this from seed. I got the dill from the store. This basil I got from the store. The leeks, the strawberries. The only thing I started from seed was the purple leaf, and I started that really late. And of course the green onion. Every time I cut on green onions, I just stick the roots back in here, and as you can see, it's already growing. And that's the beauty of green onions. You can just stick it in some soil and it continues to grow. And that's it for this box. But this is on my patio. We're going to be working on my patio probably closer to the weekend. But or maybe the weekend we're going to be working on my patio to get this nice and decorated, because I love to come out here and sit on my patio. And I want it to be decorated and looking nice. So I'm probably going to do that this weekend. Okay, this is a loropetalum that I have in this pot. And this plant is struggling. I don't know if it's not getting enough sunlight, or it's just struggling in the pot, or I don't know. But it's not happy. So maybe sometime, I'm thinking tomorrow or by the weekend, I may transplant this as well. Not may, I am gonna transplant it, because clearly it's not happy, and I would like all my plants to be happy. I want all my plants to be happy. So I am going to move this because I'm going to use the pot for something else. We got a lot more coming, guys. There's so much more I have to do. A lot of videos is going to be coming soon. Okay? Alright. Alright. Hope you guys get a chance to do something amazing. Something beautiful. And I will catch you all in my next video. Bye for now.